everybody who's been coming out the last few weeks. We have been doing some awesome contests with one lucky fan that will win a fantastic NFL autograph Travis Kelce helmet. Now that's pretty amazing. And all you have to do is take a picture and post it on social media and tag us in it. And that's pretty easy to do, right? All you have to do is that and you're walking around this amazing prize. Here is what they have to say about it. Okay, so guys, they found a new love for the arena football team. The Ozarks Lunkers and their VIP tickets, so that was pretty awesome. And they said it's worth every single penny. The food they said was amazing, so if you get this VIP stuff, you can hook up massively, okay? You guys had a really good time? Yes, they did. All right, the tickets worth every single penny. It's fun for the whole entire family. All right. Now, at this time, we have the owner here, Mark Burgess. He's got this on Casey helmet with Travis Kelce. You guys ready? All right, thank you guys. And now, this week's next opportunity, you have another chance to get a signed helmet by Peyton Manning and 2 free tickets to next week's game, July 13th. Okay? Now, if you look up there, there's going to be a graphic that's going to show you how amazing that looks. Because it's going to be free to you. All you have to do is take a picture of the...
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Tackle Box, Wilson Logistics Arena. We have Arena League football for you here tonight here on the Arena League Network and Me TV. My name is Tom Ladd. Coming up, the Lunkers will host the Duluth Harbor Monsters in a league contest. The Ozarks Lunkers come in with a record of 3-1 on the season, while the Harbor Monsters are 1-3. But these teams met just a couple of weeks ago, and the Harbor Monsters won it on a last-second touchdown by a score of 44-38. Now, last week, the Lunkers knocked off the number 1 ranked Kansas City Goats. That final score was 69-59. Meanwhile, the Harbor Monsters lost to Iowa 41-22. So again, they come in with records of 3-1 for the Lunkers, and the Harbor Monsters are 1-3. Just kind of looking at the matchups, the Lunkers this season averaging 57 points a game. They give up 47 points a game. Meanwhile, the Harbor Monsters scoring 44 points a game, giving up 53.5 points a game this season. Tony O'Neill is the head coach of the Harbor Monsters, while Cam Bruffett is the head coach of the Ozarks Lunkers. Well, big congratulations going out to the Defensive Player of the Week in the Arena League. That is Ed Sands. He had 9 tackles, 2 breakups, and 2 interceptions last week against the Kansas City Goats. So Ed Sands, the Defensive Player of the Week in the Arena League. Let's take a look at the standings between these two teams, or these teams in the league. 4 teams right now, with 2 coming in next year. The Goats still in first place. They're 4-1. The Lunkers are in second at 3-1. Lunkers Duluth is in third place at 1-3, and Iowa is in fourth place at 1-4. The Ozarks Lunkers have won 2 straight, while Duluth has lost 2 straight contests here this season. Take a look at the other 2 teams, by the way. Iowa and Kansas City are off tonight, so not playing, both with a bye tonight, but they'll be back in action next week, and we'll give you the schedules for next week coming up. Team leaders right now, as you take a look at things in the league, the Lunkers have the top-ranked passer in the league in Marquise Smalls. Smalls with 858 yards passing. That's number 1 in the Arena League. He is number 2 in touchdowns thrown with 21 this season. Matt Rush is number 2 in the league in rushing yards with 127. It's not a running game, more of a passing game. Big play passing attacks by the teams. Rush with 127 yards, and Ronnie Bertelsmeyer is third in the league with 88 yards. Receiving yards, Kendrick Payne is number 4 in the league with 304 yards. You look at others that are ranking up there in the league. Jackson Mitchell leads the league with 4 sacks right now. Number 2 in the league is Josh Evans, his teammate. He has 3 sacks. For the Harbor Monsters, their quarterback, Javante Johnson, is ranked number 3 in the league with 816 yards. In TDs, Johnson has thrown 14. That's number 3 in the league right now. Number 2 receiver in the league is Mo Strong from the Harbor Monsters. He has 342 yards receiving. Nathan Cromie is number 5 in the league with 265 yards. One guy to keep an eye out for is Terrence Winslow. He's a two-way performer offensively and defensively. He's number 5 in the league with 14 tackles, but he's also a very good return man this season. So again, it's the Lunkers against the Harbor Monsters in the Arena League. As we take a look at the team leaders right now, you look at the Lunkers offensively, again paced by quarterback Marquis Smalls. He has thrown 65% completion rate, 68 of 93 this season, 858 yards with 21 touchdowns, only 6 picks. Matt Rush has thrown 27 times, just 9 for 27, over 100 yards passing, and 2 TDs. Rush, again, 127 yards on the ground, 11 carries. Bertelsmeyer, 88 yards on 18 carries. Leading receiver on the team right now with 22 catches, Kendrick Payne, 22 catches, 304 yards, and 5 TDs. Chris Scruggs Jr., 21 receptions for 250 yards and 8 TDs. He has 3 two-point conversions as well. For the Harbor Monsters, they're paced by their quarterback, Javante Johnson, 46% passing rate right now, 63 for 138, 816 yards, 14 TDs, 9 picks, and he has 5 two-point conversions. Their leading receiver, again, is Mo Strong, 18 catches, 342 yards, and 7 TDs. Nathan Cromie is their second leading receiver, 16 catches, 265 yards, and 3 TDs. And then Terrence Winslow, 26 returns, 461 yards, and 2 TDs this season. So those are some of the team leaders for both the Harbor Monsters and the Lunkers coming into tonight's action. They just announced the Harbor Monsters walking into the arena, and they will get set up. They'll be followed by the Lunkers, and we will give you the roster and the starters for the Lunkers coming up. The officials for tonight's matchup, they're also making their way onto the field here momentarily. The white hat is Byron Pearson. Back judge is Jason Jackson, and the line judge is Brian Whittick. In the sky judges, you have Grant Baker and Mark Cunningham. They'll be to my left. They'll be calling tonight's action for us here from Wilson Logistics Arena. So we're just about set for this one. My good friend and the voice of Missouri State, Art Haynes, will have the opening coin toss. He's also the play-by-play voice of the Bears. He does the Kansas City Chiefs on radio on the Chiefs radio network, the pre, halftime, and post-game show, and he'll have the opening coin toss. He's talking it over with the lead official right now. The Harbor Monsters, they're getting loose on the field as we speak, and the Lunkers will make their way out. We will have our PA announcer, Tim Greasy, announcing the roster for the Lunkers coming out here momentarily. They call this the tackle box. It's the nickname for Wilson Logistics Arena. And as we get set for the Lunkers to make their way out, the lights have been dimmed And we will have the announcement of the players making their way out by the PA announcer, Tim Greasy.
All right, fans, let's meet your Ozarks Lunkers. Starting at center, the Evangel Alumni All-American, the hero with the zero, he's a big man, Al Ticer. From the University of Louisville all the way to Missouri State, linebackers better beware, because this man cannot be stopped. Make some noise for running back number 1, Tobias Little. Southwest Baptist University record holder for the most career receiving yards and touchdowns. If you throw it, he'll catch it. Give it up for number 3, Kendrick Payne. Anchoring the center of our defense, the hardest hitting linebacker in the league, from North Kansas City, wearing number 9, the Hispanic Titanic, Craig Travis. Activated for the first time this week, this man stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, hailing from Lagos, Nigeria, and a Missouri State alumni. It's everybody's favorite player, number 17, Taiwo Oluwafanila. Joining the Lunkers this year from Tampa, Florida, is a 6'2" Southern Miss Phenom, Mr. Fantastic, number 4, Chris Scruggs Jr. And coming off an electric game with 9 passing touchdowns last week, wearing number 11, former Texas A&M Commerce and Rice University quarterback, the Dallas, Texas native, Marquis Smalls. Helping the Lunkers seal the victory with his game-winning interception last week. Back from Germany and finally home, this baller hails from Rogersville High School, and then he went on to Missouri State. He's repping the 417, number 5, Brock Carter. Next up, former wide receiver for the nationally ranked Queen City Insane Asylum, the man who can't do it all, running back, returner, receiver, and defender. It's Mr. Swiss Army Knife, number 13, Ronnie Bertelsmeyer. Next, we have the two-way Evangel All-American, 40-meter dash record holder, and by the way, the league's defensive player of the week. Give it up for number 8, the General Edward Sands. Wearing number 7 from Marked Tree, Arkansas, a Missouri State alumni, it's Darius Ivy Daniel. Standing at 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing 250 pounds, he's an absolute specimen. Give it up for number 10, the Vanilla Gorilla, Jackson Mitchell. Woo. From the heart of Memphis, Tennessee, he's got that sneaky speed. It's number 16, the tight end, Lorenz Victorious Plummer. Evangel alumni and defensive powerhouse, he brings the silence with the violence. It's number 15, Josh the Hammer Evans. Wow. And finally, forged in the fires of Hillcrest High School, refined in the halls of Missouri State. He's the very first player to be offered a professional contract in our league's history. He wears number 2. He ranks number 1. Welcome, Matt Rush. And this is your head coach of the Ozarks Lunkers, Cam Bruffett, followed by his assistant coaches, Zach Troutman, Jimmy Strong, Justin DeFries, Lee Howard, and Cody Kynes. Joining us tonight is the lead teaching pastor for Hill City Church. Please welcome Pastor Brad Lotz. Now please rise as he delivers tonight's invocation. Are they going to bring lights up for the flag, I hope?
Are we putting the lights back up?
Just so it can be seen.
Really?
I don't know.
And we welcome you once again to the tackle box. Wilson Logistics Arena just about set for the start of this one. We'll have our national anthem sung here at midfield. You see the flag being unwrapped there at the middle of the field as well. The Lunkers and the Harbor Monsters will play tonight in a Arena League contest, and the national anthem will be sung here momentarily. We'll welcome our viewers on MeTV for this broadcast tonight. And now we have our national anthem at the center of the field here at Wilson Logistics Arena. Elizabeth Evers is going to sing the national anthem with the flag waving behind her at center field. The lights down, both teams on the field. Melissa Evers with our national anthem prior to the start of this one here tonight. Good crowd on hand for this Lunkers matchup against the Duluth Harbor Monsters. Lunkers come in with a record of 3-1. The Harbor Monsters are 1-3. However, they beat the Lunkers just a couple of weeks ago by a score of 44-38 on a last-second touchdown that won it for them. Thought it was going into overtime, and the Harbor Monsters scored to end the game 44-38. Now, very special treat for yours truly, as my good friend and co-worker Art Haynes will have the opening coin toss. The captains head out to midfield. Art is rolling out there as well. He, along with a good friend of his. And the officials line up and they await the opening coin toss.
Coin toss tonight. We are very pleased to welcome a man who hosted Sports Talk on Jock Radio for 27 years, going into his 16th year as the Kansas City Chiefs studio host and his 44th year as the voice of the Missouri State Bears. Fans, please welcome Missouri Sports Hall of Famer, our friend, Art Haynes.
There he is. Been beset by illness the last couple of years, almost 2 years now. West Nile's virus, but he's still getting around, still going to a lot of events, still calling home games for Missouri State, and still hosting the Kansas City Chiefs pre- and post-game show on their radio network. So, captains at midfield, the officials there as well. We'll have the opening coin toss by Art here. Ceremonial coin toss. The white hat, again, is Byron Pearson, longtime area official. They will allow Art to toss the coin, and there it is. So the opening coin toss with Art Haynes before the game, and we're just about set for tonight's opening throw-off here at Wilson Logistics Arena. Again, the Harbor Monsters wearing their yellow uniforms trimmed in blue, while the Lunkers are in white pants and dark jersey tops tonight. They've had the dark pants and dark tops throughout their home stand here of late, but they go with the white pants just to change it up a little bit. A wild first game between these two teams here at Wilson Logistics Arena. And we are just about set. Again, little reminder, 4 15-minute quarters. It is a running clock. There is a 20-second play clock when the ball is set by the officials. The only time the clock stops is for penalties, an injury, change of possession, a score, or a turnover. Quarterback cannot run the ball from the line of scrimmage. He has to pass, but they can hike the ball to an up man who can flip it back to the quarterback, and then he is eligible to run. So, set and ready to go. Back deep to receive is Kevin Fielder Jr. from Pike University. And ready to throw the football down for the Lunkers. That is going to be Kendrick Payne in his end zone. The throw off. There's the whistle. There's the throw. Caught at the 3. Fielder getting outside, got some running room down the sideline, and he is gone. Just like that, a 47-yard touchdown by Kevin Fielder Jr. 5'7", 145-pounder. Gets the Harbor Monsters on the board first here. And one thing last week, the special teams for the Lunkers were pretty darn good. But on the throw-off, a 45-yard run, return, and the Harbor Monsters going to go for one here. Johnson, the quarterback, in the backfield, takes a snap, rolls to his right, looking left. He throws it near the goal line and stopped, and he is in for the score. So just like that, the pass to LaDainian McAllister, the tight end, is good. And it's 7-0 Duluth, just like that. Before an offensive play actually runs, a return by Kevin Fielder Jr. Seven nothing our score here, just underway. And Bertelsmeyer back deep. Mo Strong with the throw-off for the Harbor Monsters. Bertelmeyer at his own goal line. Here's the throw. Deep downfield, caught by Bertelsmeyer inside his goal line. And he is hammered at the 10-yard line. So that's where the Lunkers will take over at their own 10, 1st and 10. And we'll see the offense led by Marquis Small. 9 touchdown passes last week for Small against Kansas City. Rush is wide left. Wide right is Kendrick Payne for the Lunkers. Smalls in shotgun formation. Quick hitter to Rush. Rush can throw it. He does. Downfield. It is caught. On the sideline to Bertelsmeyer on a double pass.
The reception is good for another.
So,
First down, that's right. Let's go Lunkers.
so a 21-yard gain and a first down for the Lunkers on the double pass. 1st and 10. Here's a pitch back to Rush again. He eludes a tackler, throws it to his quarterback. Smalls, he's going to be rammed. No, that's Bertelsmeyer with the carry. Looked like it was Smalls momentarily there, but Bertelsmeyer with the catch, and he will pick up 3 yards. So it'll be 2nd down. We will call it 7 for the Lunkers, maybe 8. Motion man, that is Rush. They're going to throw it short again on the right side. Caught over there, Chris Scruggs. Short passing game, successful early for the Lunkers. Gain of about 5. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 4 now for the Lunkers. They go in tight here. Could be a running play. Snap. Pitch back to Rush. Rush can pass. Rolls to his right. Now he's going to take off. He's going to get the first down. Cuts inside and scores. 12-yard scoring run for Matt Rush. That's what this is all about. Lots of offense. 12-yard run by Matt Rush. And the Lunkers will go for 1 here to try and tie this one up. Smalls in shotgun, motion man. They're going to flip it to Bertelsmeyer. He spins, throws it into the field, and it's caught. A spinning move by Bertelsmeyer. He throws it across his body to Payne for the 1-point conversion, and we are tied just like that. 11:28 to play in the first quarter. That was on a 40-yard drive for the Lunkers. Boy, you gotta love that. 11:28 to play in the opening quarter. 7-7 score. Payne will drop back and have the throw off. Dropping back deep. They know they're going to have to watch Kevin Fielder. He scored on the first play of the game. Fielder waits at his 1-yard line. Here's the throw off. Wobbly, caught inside the goal line. Inside, here's a cut outside. He's got some room again. Down the field. And he gets in again for a touchdown. Another one for Fielder. His second special teams touchdown on a throw-off. Some problems with the Lunkers special teams. This one is a 51-yard return by Fielder. And they're going to go for one once again here. Fielder comes off the field. Terrence Wenzel is on. Lines up on the line of scrimmage. Center, guard on the offensive line. Rolling to his right, throwing into the end zone, and it is tipped and no good, but the Harbor Monsters do take the lead 13-7 in this first quarter. Wow. Looks like one of those games. 13-7 our score, and another throw-off coming up here. Set to throw it downfield is Mo Strong. To Ronnie Bertelsmeyer. Boy, he was knocked good his last time on a return. Throw downfield, deep. Caught at the 1 by Bertelsmeyer. Sees a hole up the middle. One man in front of him. Bertelsmeyer off to the races and pushed out inside the 10. So good return by Bertelsmeyer on the throw off. First and goal for the Lunkers at their own 7-yard line. The Harbor Monsters 7. Marquis Smalls brings his offensive unit up. Rush wide to the left. Snap back to Smalls. Quick hitter. Caught by Scruggs right at about the 4-yard line, and he's down there.
He gets to the 4-yard line. Second and goal, Lunkers.
Lunkers a perfect 4 for 4 for 32 yards passing. Most likely have a timeout after this touchdown. If we have one by the Lunkers, we will see. Snap back, fake the handoff, quick pitch, right side, and a touchdown. Kendrick Payne from 4 yards.
Touchdown by Kendrick Payne.
Kendrick Payne with the touchdown from 4 yards out.
And the Lunkers will attempt a 1-point conversion.
Smalls to Payne, and they'll go for one here to try and take the lead. Snap, pitch back to Rush, rolls to his right. He can run, throws it into the end zone. Overthrown. Intended for Chris Scruggs, and we are tied again. And we will take a break here. 13-13 our score, 8:40 to play in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout. This is the Arena League on MeTV.
Number 5, Mark Carter on the tackle. Swarm of Lunkers on the tackle in a small game. Maybe 3 yards. We'll call it second down. 2nd and 7.
Well, they went ahead and went with the plays. Here's a ball tipped by the Lunkers, almost intercepted. Tobias Little playing defense there, got a hand on that pass that was incomplete. Nearly picked it off as well. So we had to throw off, and Harbor Monsters got it back to their 12-yard line. They picked up 3 yards on a little flip forward to Wenzel, who picked up 3, and then an incomplete pass. Here's a flip back on the run, and the ball, no, a helmet is loose, but the carry that time, Kevin Fielder with the carry, and Fielder will pick up 6 yards.
So we come to 4th down, fans, so you know what your job is.
So Fielder with the carry there. He's been a good addition for this team so far in this game. He did not play against the Lunkers a couple weeks ago. Motion man right side. They stop, look downfield. Here's a pass all alone, and the ball is too short, underthrown by Javante Johnson, incomplete. He was looking for his big tight end, Ladarian McAllister, who was all alone downfield, and the pass was underthrown. So the Lunkers take over. They will have it at the Harbor Monsters 20-yard line. So we'll have a timeout here. Timeout called, so we'll take a break as well. This is the Arena League on MeTV.
take this time to draw your attention to the field box on the north side of the field, the 20-yard line, a special partner with the Ozarks Lunkers this season that's doing fantastic work with our veterans. The Warriors Journey. The Warriors Journey is dedicated to helping heal the invisible wounds of our active and veteran warriors as well as their families. As a Springfield-based nonprofit organization with global reach, all our services are free of charge and designed specifically to help America's warriors and their families to overcome the invisible wounds like post-traumatic stress, suicidal ideation, moral injury, family brokenness, and many other issues that can isolate a veteran and or their family. Let's hear it for the Warriors Journey. This evening, the Warriors Journey is proud to honor Specialist Brandon Bates, a United States Army veteran of 12 years who served as a military policeman from 2007 to 2019 in the Missouri National Guard. In 2008, Specialist Bates deployed to Baton Rouge, Louisiana to provide rescue and relief efforts following Hurricane Gustav and deployed to war-torn Afghanistan in 2009.
Back at Wilson Logistics Arena as we get set to resume play here in the opening quarter. What a game we have. 13-13 our score. Lunkers take over at the Harbor Monsters 20-yard line. Marquis Small sends a man in motion, rolls to his left, looking downfield, now goes back to the right, passes, it is caught to Payne. Payne inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. Gain of 12 on that reception. And another first down for the Lunkers. Smalls with an empty backfield here. He's got Rush wide to the right. Snap back, rolls to his left. He's being chased, throws it into the end zone. Ball is tipped, intended for Rush deep in the end zone, and it's tipped out of his hands. I don't know if Wenzel got there or if it was Emmanuel Prather, but one of them got there to tip that ball away. First incompletion for the Lunkers in the game. Second and goal now for the Lunkers. Rush in the backfield, dots the I. Shotgun formation. Pitch back to Rush. Rush rolling to his left. He fires it into the end zone deep. It is caught! Caught in the end zone by Scruggs. Jumps up high and brings it down from 7 yards out. 7-yard TD strike there from Rush to Scruggs.
It'll be a one-point after attempt for the Lunkers.
They'll go for one here. They go motion, right side. That is Rush. Pass in the end zone is way low and into the turf it goes. It is no good. So the Lunkers do take the lead. They lead at 19-13 here in the first quarter. And that means the Harbor Monsters will get the football back here. Got to keep it away from the talented return man, Kevin Fielder Jr. from U-Pike University. He has scored on 2 returns, one from 45 and one from a yard inside the end zone. Rush will have the throw off for the Lunkers. Fielder back deep. Rush approaches the goal line, throws it, and it is caught at the 1-yard line. Fielder trying to get outside, cuts in, and he'll be down this time at about the 14-yard line. So good job by the Lunkers special team there. Now we'll get to see the Harbor Monsters offense. Again, paced by Javante Johnson, 6 foot, 205 pounder. He's got a man behind him. That is Fielder, ready to go motion. He trots up. Rolling to his right. Johnson throws it short, and it's tipped. Just getting his hand on that one is Little, Tobias Little, and an incompletion. Again, this quarterback, Johnson, completing 46% of his passes this season for 816 yards. 2nd and 10. Approaching 4 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Snap back. They go pitch up. That is to Mo Strong, and Strong gets it to the 15. Gain of about a yard for Strong.
With the tackle for the Lunkers. Hey fans, you don't have to wait for me to make noise. You can do it anytime.
So it'll be 3rd and 9 now for the Harbor Monsters. Tobias Little has switched. He's playing more defense in this game. On the end right now, Missouri State linebacker / running back. And there's some movement by a couple of Harbor Monsters. A couple of their receivers, Wenzel and Cromie. And that'll move them back 5 yards. False start is the call.
False start, Duluth. So it'll be 2nd and 14.
3rd and 14
3rd and 14, check that, I'm sorry.
for the Harbor Monsters. They trail 19-13 here in the opening quarter. Snap back. Now the pitch goes to Johnson. Johnson throws it downfield. It is caught across midfield to the Lunkers' 19-yard line. Big reception there for Wenzel. 1st and 10 for the Harbor Monsters. .20-second play clock, winding down to 5. Motion man. They'll pitch it forward. This is Fielder. Fielder gets outside, and he is stopped inside the 15 at about the 13-yard line. A lot of those little quick hitters straight ahead by the Harbor Monsters in this game. There's a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 here for Duluth. Trying to tie this one up here in the opening quarter. 2.5 minutes to play. Snap back. Quick hitter on the right side. This is Wenzel. Wenzel tap dance spinning. And dragged out of play right at the 10-yard line. I think he's got the first down. Think he's got the first down. Well, they're going to say just shy. So it'll be 3rd and 1 here for the Harbor Monsters. Looks like they're going to go in tight. They got Wenzel behind the quarterback, offset to the right, in tight on the line of scrimmage. Wenzel rolls to his right. He's going to get the quick pitch up the middle. And Little with the stab behind the 10. I think they held him. Tobias Little. Boy, what a game he is playing on the defensive side. That'll bring up a 4th and short here.
Yeah, let's go, Lunkers. Come on, defense. We need another stop right now.
4th and short. Up man is Wenzel. He'll take the snap, pitches it back. Quarterback wants to run, stops, fires it to the 5. It is caught there for a first down. Caught by McAllister. Five-yard reception. First down. 1st and goal now for the Harbor Monsters. Football just inside the 5-yard line. Johnson, fielder to his right in the backfield. They're going to give to him up the middle. And he is stopped on the play. Defensively stopped that time by Edward Sands, the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. Gain of a yard for Fielder. That'll bring up 2nd and goal now for the Harbor Monsters. Again, Fielder behind the quarterback Johnson. Now they offsetting to the right side on the line of scrimmage. Johnson takes a snap, and we're going to have a flag on the play here. And that's the end of the first quarter. End of the first quarter. And see if they change sides here. We've got a timeout. If it is, in fact, the end of the quarter. No time on the clock. They're going to put 1 second on the clock as they move them back 5 yards. Football to 9, so they'll have an untimed play here, apparently, before the end of the first quarter. And there is the end of the first quarter. So that should be the end of the first quarter. Yep, and we'll take a break. Lunkers 19, Duluth 13. This is the Arena League on Me TV.
Coming up at halftime, we need all active and former military personnel to come down to the east gate right at halftime so that
we are back. So we head to the second quarter of this one. 19-13 our score. Lunkers on top of Duluth in this 6-on-6 Arena League football matchup. Lunkers 3-1. The Harbor Monsters are 1-3. Johnson rolls to his right, looks short. Ball is incomplete. Intended for Fielder. Johnson now 7 for 11 for 39 yards unofficially. And it brings up a 3rd and goal at the 9-yard line. Mitchell with the stop there for the Lunkers. Johnson sends Fielder wide to the left. No, he gets the ball up the middle, sees a seam, bursts through it, and gets it to the 6 before he's stopped. And it'll bring up a 4th down. Fielder with 10 yards on 3 carries, 4th and goal at the 6. Javante Johnson. Shotgun formation. Here's a snap back. Going to throw it short, and the ball is caught in for the score. That's Mo Strong scoring from 5 yards out. 5-yard TD pass from Johnson to Strong. And we are tied right now. And they're going to go for 1 point here. Here's a pass, left side. It is caught on the play by McAllister for the 1 point conversion. So that means a 20-19 score. Duluth on top here in the second quarter. Touchdown pass there. That is the first touchdown pass thrown in the game by Johnson. Bertelsmeyer will drop back deep on this throw off. Strong will make the throw off, throws it deep, wobbly, caught by Bertelsmeyer inside the 5, cuts outside, still on his feet, gets it across the 20 to the 21-yard line, and that's where they'll have it at the 22, make it 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Brings out the Lunkers offense, paced by Marquis Smalls. Bertelsmeyer is out there on the line. Rush wide to the left. Payne wide to the right. Snap, quick hitter to Payne right side. He's going to double pass. Down the field, it is intercepted. Intercepted on the play by the Harbor Monsters and dragged down. That's Josh Murray with the interception thrown by Matt Rush. First turnover of the game. And it gives the ball to the Harbor Monsters at their own 13-yard line. They lead it by 1 and have the ball here in the second quarter. Too much air under that one for Matt Rush. Receiver was open momentarily. Johnson takes a snap, rolls to his left, looking downfield, fires it short, and it is caught by Fielder, and he is hauled down quickly on the play. Brock Carter got a helmet into his side there. Gain of about 8 on that one. Snap back. Johnson again firing short. Cromie with the catch for 10 yards and a first down. Cromie with the catch there. He had quite a game against the Lunkers in the first matchup here in Springfield. Caught the game-winning touchdown pass, as a matter of fact. 1st and 10, football at the 18-yard line of the Lunkers. Harbor Monsters, there's a quick hitter to Wenzel. Wenzel across the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Had a number of those short little flip passes forward. It's going to be a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 here for Duluth. 11:20 to play in the first half. 1 point lead for the Harbor Monsters, 20-19. Johnson rolls around in the backfield. He fires it to Cromie. Cromie inside the 5. 11-yard gain there. and another first down. Wait a minute, a flag on the play. Flag down. And they're going to talk it over here. Clock continues to roll even though they're talking about this flag. Should stop the clock here. So it's against the defense. They decline it, and it'll be first and goal for the Harbor Monsters at the Lunkers 4-yard line. First and goal, high snap, picked up. And they go with the double pass into the end zone. And it'll be a touchdown for Cromie from 4 yards out. Touchdown for Cromie. They're going to stop the clock. And they're going to say it is a touchdown. He was not across the line of scrimmage. That was the question they were asking. So they'll go for one here. Oh, low snap, rolls back, stopped and dove on by Johnson. So 26-19, Duluth on top here in the second quarter. So the turnover, first turnover of the game, costly for the Lunkers. They were down 1 when that occurred. Now they're down 7, 26-19. And they'll get it back here with 9:47 to play in the first half. There's no kicking in 6-on-6 football or the Arena League. So they have a throw-off after touchdowns. And that's what they're doing right now. Most Strong set to throw it downfield. Ronnie Bertelsmeyer waits near his goal line. He will try to return this one. Duluth special teams has been pretty good. Strong gets his arm into it. Bertelsmeyer picks it up on the left. He gets outside, 3 yellow jerseys in front of him, cuts back, gets it across the 20 to the 21-yard line. They will mark it right at the 22, 1st and 10 for the Lunkers here. 9:39 to play in the first half. Lunkers trying to keep pace in this first half. Marquis Smalls with Rush to his left, Bertelsmeyer up. This is a running set here. Now Rush in motion right side, crosses the line. Being pressured, fires it into downfield. It is caught and run out of bounds on the play is Kendrick Payne.
It's good enough for the Lunkers.
Payne with the reception there. First down for the Lunkers. Rush behind the quarterback here. Matt now goes in motion left side. Low snap picked up. They go to Bertelsmeyer. Bertelsmeyer across the 5 down to the 3-yard line. So a gain of about 8 on that reception. Lunkers trying to push it in here. There is a flag on the play as the officials talk it over here. Block in the back. against the offense. So they push the Lunkers back all the way to the Harbor Monsters 15. Quarterback Smalls throws it short. It is caught by Bertelsmeyer, and he scores from 15. Touchdown Bertelsmeyer from 15 yards out.
It looks as if the Lunkers are going to try for a 2-point conversion.
Lunkers will go for 2 here.
And they're set.
Smalls rolls to his right, throws it up in the end zone, and it's caught for the 2-point conversion. Caught by Kendrick Payne for 2-point. And we are tied. Nope, the Lunkers are up 27-26 now after that 2-point conversion.
Tracker boats, you can start making outdoor memories on the water you'll never forget. For as low as $5 a day, you can own your very
Lunkers take the lead, 7:39 to play in the first half. By 1, 27-26.
Pro Shops, the granddaddy of all outdoor stores, and get your boat today.
Three touchdown passes thrown by the Lunkers in the first half. 2 by Smalls, 1 by Rush. Rush will have the throw off here. Hits the ceiling on that one, and that means Harbor Monsters will take over at the 25. Midfield. So 1st and 10 for Duluth. 7:39 to play in the first half. Duluth comes out. Johnson barks out the signals here. Takes a snap. Looking downfield. Fires it over the head of Cromie. And it's incomplete. Fan makes a nice catch, Joe.
But only for that fan.
Fan makes a nice catch in the stands.
2nd down.
2nd and 10 here for Duluth. Cromie's tall, but not that tall. Fielder sets up on the right side. Snap back. Johnson looking downfield. He's going to fire it short to Cromie. Cromie gets it across midfield to the 21-yard line, gain of about 4.
3rd and 5 for Duluth.
So to bring up a 3rd and 5 here for the Harbor Monsters. Johnson takes the snap, looks downfield, rolls to his right, throws the other way. Cromie with a nice catch, got some open running room, and is down at the 5-yard line. 15-yard gain there.
First down, 1st and goal.
1st and goal for the Harbor Monsters. The clock continues to tick here. 6:10 to play in the first half. 1-point Lunkers lead. Only 1 turnover in this game so far. It's been clean. A couple of special teams touchdowns by the Harbor Monsters. Snap, the give is to running back Well, that is Josh Murray with the carry that time. He gets it to the line of scrimmage. So Murray with the carry. No gain. 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line for the Harbor Monsters. Murray in the backfield behind Johnson. They're going to fake the handoff. Roll to his right. Pass intended for McAllister, and it's incomplete. Incomplete will bring a 3rd and goal at the 5.
How do we do that? How do we get a stop, man?
Clock continues to roll here.
Yeah, we make noise. Come on now.
Wenzel checks in. Extra speed. They're going to throw it up high, and it's overthrown. Intended for Mo Strong, and that'll bring up a 4th down now for the Harbor Monsters. Threw it up in the air, looking for a jump ball, but it was overthrown in the corner. 4th and goal at the 5. Snap back. Looking, they throw it in. Cromie with the catch in the deep end zone. 5-yard touchdown pass. So Cromie with the catch there, and the Harbor Monsters regain the lead here. 5-yard reception.
Here comes a 1-point attempt for Duluth.
They're going to go for 1 here. Snap back. Johnson rolls to his left. Wide open is Mo Strong.
Score Duluth 33, your Lunkers 27.
33 to 27 is the score. Harbor Monsters on top after the touchdown and 1-point conversion. Duluth takes the lead. We've got 3:42 to play here in the first half. 3 touchdown passes by the Harbor Monsters, all in this second quarter.
At the Greek corner, we make ordering T-shirts easy. Who wants a free T-shirt?
Lunkers will get it back, and they'll try to regain the lead here. As you know, you score quickly in this brand of 6-on-6 football. Again, back deep is Ronnie Bertelsmeyer from North Kansas City. Bertelsmeyer ready to go. Officials huddled up. They're talking about things here.
A little bit of stadium audio if possible. I'm not sure if you can do
What?
that. Stadium audio. So either way, you're good.
So for some reason, they're talking things over here on the field. The White Hat and the officials. Go ahead. I don't have a meeting. They are set and ready to go here. (33-27) our score.
The Lunkers to receive the throw off.
Mo Strong ready to throw it downfield to Bertelsmeyer. Here comes the throw. Picked up inside the 5 by Bertelsmeyer. He dives forward and lands at about the 20.
To the 20-yard line.
So the Lunkers will take over at their own 20-yard line. with 3:39 to play in the half. First and 10 for the Lunkers here. Marquis Smalls sets his team after they get the play. Coaches are on the field in this league, so they flash in the signs. Boy, Smalls running for his life here. Goes to the right. It's going to fire it downfield, and it is tipped and incomplete, and a flag thrown in the backfield. Defensively, Lovell Spruce, a little too much contact after the pass by Marquis Smalls. We'll see if that's in fact the call. The official will make the call here. Roughing the passer is the call against the Harbor Monsters. Spruce in the first matchup, he was a difference. Kept the Harbor Monsters in the game, putting so much pressure on the quarterback. And it's happening again in this one. First and 10, football at the 16, Rush in motion. He gets the pass quickly over there and is knocked into the wall, which is out of play. Gain of about 6 on that reception.
Little pass is complete. Small pass is complete to number 2, Matt Rush, for a gain.
So inside the 10, the Lunkers have it. 2nd and 4 here. One back set with the quarterback in the backfield. Snap back. And again, 2 rushing. They fired into the end zone. It is caught and down at about the 1. What a reception on the play by Kendrick Payne. One-handed catch. And then he is knocked down at about the 1-yard line. Should be a first down. Landed awkwardly on his feet. And they will administer to Payne here. Boy, that'd be a tough blow. Payne, the leading receiver for the Lunkers, 304 yards, 22 receptions. He is up and walking off, and now runs off, limping a little bit. Football at the 1. It'll be first and goal for the Lunkers here. 2:06 to play. We will have a 2-minute warning coming up.
First and goal for the Lunkers. First down.
In the backfield, Smalls. And now the whistle blows, and that is the 2-minute warning. So timeout for the 2-minute warning. So we'll take a break here with the Lunkers trailing Duluth 33-27. This is the Arena League on MeTV. Back at Wilson Logistics Arena, they jumped the play there, and Lunkers threw an interception. So it's the second turnover now in the game for the Lunkers. The Harbor Monsters with the football with 1:51 to play in the half. Carry. Football's at the 4-yard line of the Harbor Monsters to start this series. First carry goes for about 1.5 yards. Here's a quick pass, and it is caught by Wenzel. Wenzel down at the 11-yard line. So it brings up a 3rd and 3 here with 1:05 to play. Harbor Monsters trying to push ahead another score before halftime. They've got about a minute to go. Johnson looking downfield, fires it short, and it's incomplete. Intended for Wenzel. So to bring up 4th and 3 now, and see if the Harbor Monsters, they're going to go for it. They could have surrendered, but they're going to go for it. If they don't get it here, Johnson rolling to his right, fires it downfield, and it is caught at midfield. Caught by McAllister at midfield. So a gain of right at 20 yards.
All active duty military and veterans to come down to the east side of the field.
1st and 10 right at midfield with 46 seconds to play in the first half.
Please go immediately to the east side of the field. Thanks so much.
1st and 10 in midfield. A timeout is called by the Harbor Monsters, and they're back to action here with 46 seconds to play in the half. Lunkers trying to hold or try and get the football back, trailing by a touchdown, 33-27. Of a special military presentation coming up at halftime. We'll show you on the field. Johnson looking. He's going to fire it short. Ball is caught at the 20 and down there. Caught by Mo Strong. Picks up 5 yards.
Pass is good for a gain of 5 yards. Now 2nd down.
2nd and 5 here with 20 seconds to play, and now whistle blows, stopping the clock with 18 seconds.
The whistle blown on the field.
They're going to call a timeout here for the Harbor Monsters, so they'll take a timeout here with 18 seconds to play.
Attention residents of Southwest Missouri. Are you dealing with
So they got a couple of plays left in their arsenal here. See what they do.
crawl space repairs?
Up by a touchdown.
Buzz Pest Control, your locally owned pest
Right now, the Harbor Monsters through the air, 19 of 27, 134 yards. 3 touchdowns in this second quarter. The Lunkers with a couple of interceptions in this second quarter. Snap back, looking downfield. Pass is deflected, knocked away by the Lunkers. Darius Daniels leaping high to knock that one loose. 13 seconds to play in the first half. Again, within the 2-minute warning, they stopped the clock on incomplete passes. That's only in the 2-minute warning and to the end of the halves. Motion man right side. Johnson rolls to his right, throws it downfield. Man open, ball is caught in the end zone by Cromie. Cromie leaping high to make that catch from 20 yards out. Fourth touchdown catch or pass thrown by the Harbor Monsters in this second quarter.
Ball is placed at the 5-yard line for a one-point conversion attempt for Duluth.
Johnson to Cromie. And they're going to go for one here. Johnson rolls to his right, throws it short, and it's caught. Caught on a play by Whitlock for the one-point conversion. So that one is good as well, and it's now 40-27. The Harbor Monsters on top with 6 seconds to play in the first half. And we'll see what happens here now. The Lunkers may get it back before the end of the half. See when the clock starts. They'll have the return game out here. Tobias Little is dropping back deep for the Lunkers. He has played well defensively. Wonder if Bertelsmeyer is hurt. Rush is back as well. Matt Rush seems to be the return man here. Let's see what they do.
The Lunkers wish to welcome our game tonight, Southwest Missouri Lacrosse.
So they get set now for the return. Matt Rush is deep for the Lunkers for the return. Rush inside his goal line area. Mo Strong will have the throw off for the Harbor Monsters.
Thanks for being here.
Throws it downfield. It bounces inside the 10. Rush returns it up the middle, dives forward.
Rush with the return. He brings it out to about the 8-yard line.
And he is stopped at the 8. So the Lunkers may have a play left, 3 seconds to play in the first half. Offense comes out onto the field. Lunkers will call time, so they'll get one play. The pressure that the Harbor Monsters are putting on here with Spruce doing most of the damage from his defensive end position. Willie McCaleb also getting some pressure on defensively from his linebacker position. So the Lunkers will have perhaps a play here to end the first half. They trail now by 2 touchdowns, 40-27. They lost to this team earlier this season on a last-second play, 44-38. Spruce has a hole. Watch him defensively coming in to attack Smalls. Rolls to his right. Now he's going to fire it to midfield. It is caught there. Caught. And that'll do the first half on the reception for the Lunkers. Halftime score, 40-27. We'll take a break here. This is the Arena League on MeTV.
DJ, CEO, get us some dance music. Let's stretch it out and get ready for some halftime activities.
Head call.
Back at the tackle box, Wilson Logistics Arena. My name is Tom Ladd. Thanks for tuning in. Duluth on top of Ozarks by a score of 40-27 here at halftime. We will have coming up a special military celebration here at the Wilson Logistics Arena. We'll do that for you as well here on the Arena League Network and Me TV. So we'll have that for you coming up momentarily. They got some audio issues they're trying to work through. So we'll get that set and ready to go, and we'll try and give you some first half numbers, some stats for these two teams as you look at beautiful Wilson Logistics Arena at halftime here. Fans have shown out here this season. Nice crowd here for this one as well, scattered throughout the arena as they get set and staged for our halftime celebration. We will do that here on the air as well, but the Harbor Monsters have come in, a couple of special teams touchdowns in the game, both by Kevin Fielder Jr. First play of the game, a throw-off, and he rambles 45 yards for the score. Next time he touched it, he did it again, this time with a foot inside the end zone. He scores from 51 yards out. So Duluth with a strong special teams and some pretty good offense against the Lunkers lead this one 40-27. They've been putting some pressure on Marquis Smalls as well. So we're going to have a celebration here at halftime. We're going to let you hear that as well. Hopefully we'll get the audio set up and ready to go for this halftime presentation here at the tackle box. They had to bring a specialist in to take care of the audio. second interception, too. Those remember Allen, don't you? Yeah, we're carrying this right here. So it's on. Not a bad crowd. Where are you kind of sitting? You up here? Oh, okay. Got a bar over there. Better. He had a rough week. Rough week. Tuesday, yeah, man. And if they're going to keep getting worse. So our military being honored here at halftime. Great celebration of all the different military forces here at the Wilson Logistics Arena. You see the halftime score, Duluth on top of the Lunkers, 40-27. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll run down your first half numbers. We've got another celebration coming up as well. We'll watch the Lady Lures performing here at halftime. So stick around for that. That'll be coming up next.
handicap experience tailored to the needs of individuals with disabilities.
Back at Wilson Logistics Arena, halftime here with the Duluth Harbor Monsters on top of the Ozarks Lunkers 40-27. Take a look at your first half numbers here real quickly as you take a look at the arena again. The tackle box is a nickname for the arena. Harbor Monsters paced by their quarterback, Javante Johnson. He is 20 of 29 for 154 yards, and he had 4 TD receptions or TD passes in the second quarter. So a big second quarter for Javante Johnson. They got their offense going in that quarter. He is 20 of 29 for TDs. On the ground, not a big running attack. Fielder, 3 carries, 10 yards. Murray, 1 carry, no yardage for the Harbor Monsters. For the Lunkers in the first half, Marquis Smalls, he does have a couple of interceptions in the game, at least the Lunkers do from the quarterback position. They're 13 of 16 unofficially for 121 yards. And again, 2 interceptions, both have been costly. 2 touchdowns scored by Duluth, and that's your difference right there. The turnovers turned to scores by the Harbor Monsters. Only 1 carry on the ground, and that's Matt Rush, a carry for 12 yards, and that was a TD. Otherwise, Marquis Smalls and the quarterbacks, Matt Rush, they have 13 for 16, 121 yards. They have thrown 3 touchdown passes in the first half. Scoring looks like this. Duluth got on the board first on the first play of the game. It was on a throw-off. Kevin Fielder Jr. returned the throw-off 45 yards for a touchdown. The extra point was good, made it 7-0 Duluth. Lunkers came right back on a 12-yard run by Matt Rush. The extra point was good, made it 7-7. Then Duluth scored again on a throw-off to Kevin Fielder from 51 yards. It was a extra point, no good that time, and it made it 13-7. Duluth led it. The Lunkers came back and scored. It was a 7-yard drive. A 4-yard pass from Smalls to Kendrick Payne. Extra point, no good. Tied the score at 13. Then the Lunkers scored again to take the lead on a 20-yard drive. It was a 7-yard pass from Matt Rush to Scruggs. The extra point, no good, made it 19-13. Lunkers led it. Duluth came back and scored on a 5-yard pass from Johnson to Strong. The extra point was good, made it 20-19 Duluth. Then the Harbor Monsters scored again on a 4-yard pass from a running back, and I didn't catch who threw the pass to Cromie. The extra point, no good, made it 26-19 Duluth. The Lunkers scored their final time in the first half on a 15-yard pass from Smalls to Bertelsmeyer. The 2-point conversion good, making it 27-26 Lunkers. And then the Harbor Monsters scored the last 2 touchdowns of the half, a 25-yard drive capped off by a 5-yard pass from Johnson to Cromie. The extra point good, made it 33-27 Harbor Monsters, and they scored again on a 46-yard drive capped off by a 20-yard pass from Johnson to Cromie. Again, the extra point good, made it 40-27 Harbor Monsters. That's where we're at right now here at the half. We're going to take a final break of this halftime show from the Wilson Logistics Arena. It is 40-27 Duluth over Ozarks, and this is the Arena League on MeTV. We're back at Wilson Logistics Arena, just about set for the second half of this one. 40-27. Well, remember the first time these two teams met, Harbor Monsters had a good lead at halftime. The Lunkers came back and made it a game in the second half, only to lose it on the final play of the game. Looked like we were going to overtime. I was explaining the overtime rules, and a play from about midfield ends the game in favor of the Harbor Monsters. What do the Lunkers have set for this second half? They trail by 2 touchdowns here in this game. But again, you can score quickly in Arena League football, and we'll see if the Lunkers are able to tighten up defensively, tighten up special teams, and come back in the second half again against this Duluth team. The officials on the field. Again, we want to recognize our officiating crew. The White Hat, Byron Pearson. Jason Jackson is a back judge. The line judge is Brian Whittick. In the booth up here with us is Grant Baker and Mark Cunningham, and they're walking up to their location right now. So we are just about set for the start of the third quarter in this one. Hope you enjoy it here on the Arena League Network and also Me TV. My name is Tom Ladd, bringing you all the action this season from Ozark and Springfield, Missouri. Actually, this is North Springfield at the Ozark Empire Fair, which will actually begin here in just a few short days, as a matter of fact. They'll have the fairgrounds loaded with people. Oh, cotton candy and root beer and all kinds of good food at the fair this year. That'll be a 2-week period. And this place will be full as well. So once the fair does kick off, this arena will be full of exhibitioners as they get set for the 2 weeks of the fair. Looks like the Lunkers will receive to begin play in this second half. Bertelsmeyer is back. He is back deep. Mo Strong with the throw off here to start the third quarter. Good crowd here tonight, and I think they've enjoyed it. All the VIP seats right around the arena walls. We call them the hockey walls, the padded hockey walls around the field. They just love leaning over those walls. Nobody's gotten hurt unless a football has landed and hurt somebody. I don't think any spectator has gotten hurt. Knock on wood. Hopefully it doesn't happen. So Strong ready to throw the ball downfield. Mo Strong. Bertelsmeyer set and ready to go inside his own 5-yard line. Special teams huge in the first half in favor of the Harbor Monsters. Here's the throw downfield. Bertelsmeyer picks it up, drops it inside his own 5, picks it up, dances around, and he is down at the 5. So rough field position here, but it's a 50-yard field, so that's not a big problem. Keeping an eye defensively on Lovell Spruce, the linebacker, getting all kinds of pressure on the Lunkers. You see him set up out there, number 7. Putting fear in Marquis Smalls back there. Smalls at his own goal line takes the snap. Here comes Spruce. They throw it short. Ball is caught. That is Bertelsmeyer across the 5 to the 8-yard line. Second down here for the Lunkers. Rush behind the quarterback. He dots the I. They get it back to him. He's going to ramble around on his feet. Cuts inside. Now back out. He gets it to about the 20-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down. Gain of 13 for Matt Rush on his second carry. First down carry there. Rush came in. He was the number 2 ball carrier in the league with 127 yards. Snap back again. This is two Smalls. Throws it short to Payne. Payne is going to be wrestled down right at about midfield. So a gain of about 5 on the play. Second and 5 now for the Lunkers. Rush behind Smalls in the backfield. Rolls to his left, snap back, quick throw, and it's incomplete, intended for Chris Scruggs. Flag on the play, however, in the backfield. (40-27) our score. It'll go against the Harbor Monsters, and it'll bring up an automatic first down. First and 10 at the 20 of the Harbor Monsters. Pitch back to Rush. Rush trying to elude a tackler. Goes back the other way, still on his feet. And now he's going to be downed as he gets it across the 20 to the 16-yard line. Gain of 4 for Matt Rush on his third carry. He'll run 40 yards to pick up 4 as he scrambles in the backfield. Bertelsmeyer behind the quarterback now, and we're going to have an illegal substitution, I believe, here against the Harbor Monsters. They got a guy in late from the bench. So that'll go against Duluth as well. Oh, they're going to call timeout instead. So time is called, Duluth, with 12:29 to play in this third quarter. The Lunkers on the move. They have a 2nd and 6. Forced the Duluth Harbor Monsters to burn a timeout. They got a player in a little bit late from the bench. Marquis Smalls. Shotgun formation. There's only one in the backfield here. Snap back. He'll throw it deep. And we have a flag thrown in the end zone, trying to defend Chris Scruggs, his fielder, and he was caught with some interference in the end zone. Interference is the call. So that'll push the Lunkers up at the 1-yard line here. Bertelsmeyer's run a couple of these in from this spot. He's the lone setback behind the quarterback Smalls. And now a whistle, and timeout's going to be called against the Harbor Monsters again. They didn't like the way this defensive alignment was set up. Now they're going to bring in some monsters here. To help out. So they bring in a couple of beefier linemen on this 1st and goal at the 1. Now the Lunkers had a situation in the first half. They had the football at the 4 and threw an interception. So here we go. Tyser will snap it back to Smalls, waiting for the whistle. Now they blow the whistle. Motion man coming in. Here's the pitch to Bertelsmeyer. He'll get it to the 3-yard line. Ball is loose. Players flying all over the place. We've got an injured player on the deck, and that's Bertelsmeyer holding his helmet a little bit. Timeout's going to be called with 12:08 to play in the third quarter as Bertelmeyer gets up a little slow. Now a flag's going to be thrown against Duluth. Bertelmeyer's going to limp off the floor here. The field. His left leg. Tobias Little's going to come in. So they'll clean this one up here. Unsportsmanlike conduct will be the call against Duluth, apparently, with the flag thrown. This is a pretty good defensive team from Duluth. I'm surprised. We look at their scores this year. Lost at Kansas City, 77-52. Beat the Lunkers. So far, their only win, 44-38. That was here 3 weeks ago. Lost to Kansas City by a point, 58-57. Then were beaten by Iowa, 41-22. That was last week. Here they have a 40-27 lead, but the Lunkers knocking at the door. They're trying to iron this thing out here after the penalties. So they're going to move the football to the 2-yard line. Second down.
A very happy 7th birthday to William Gregory. Happy birthday, William Gregory.
So they'll have it at the 2. It'll be second and goal. They've got Tobias Little in the backfield now for the Lunkers. Motion man. Little is going up the middle, bowls his way forward and gets in for the score.
Touchdown, Ozarks Lunkers.
So Little scores from 3 yards out. Lunkers get on the board first here in this second half. And we'll see what the Lunkers do here. They're going to go for 1 here from the 5-yard line. The 5 is a 1-point after attempt. The 10 is a 2. Pass is low, and it is intended for Kendrick Payne. Incomplete. So no good. It is now 40-33. Duluth on top in this second half. 11:21 to play in the third quarter. And the Lunkers will have a throw off here. Keep an eye on this return man, Kevin Fielder. He has returned a couple for touchdowns. Not a big guy, but boy, he is quick. He hits the hole very quick. Where's number 3 for the Harbor Monsters? He is new. I believe they said they picked him up on the way down. Here's a throw by Matt Rush. Throws it downfield. Boy, he gets a good arm into that one. Fielder picks it up in the end zone. Gets past one man. Tries to get outside, cuts back, still on his feet, gets outside, there he goes. He's gone again, but a flag thrown at midfield. Touchdown for Fielder, but a flag at midfield. We'll see what they say here. Wow, is he an exciting player. They're going to bring it back. Fielder's very upset. Illegal block near midfield. Block in the back is the call. Let's see where they set this one up then. Wow. They're going to put it at the 22-yard line. Harbor Monsters 22, 1st and 10. They take over there. Javante Johnson, the quarterback. He is by himself in the backfield, and we're going to have a little too early that time. Did Nathan Cromie go in motion vertically? You can go in motion, lateral or forward. And that time, Cromie going forward jumped the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be 5-yard penalty against the Harbor Monsters. You could see that on the right side of the field, down at the right-hand side of your screen. He goes in motion again forward. Johnson looking downfield, looking deep. He's going to go short instead. With the catch is Ladarian McAllister. Be very close to a first down and see where they mark that football. It is a first down. First and 10 for the Harbor Monsters. Wenzel behind the quarterback here. He'll get the pitch. He's going to run up the middle, cuts outside, and is hit at the 15 and down there. Gain of a yard for Wenzel, his first carry of the game. Brings up a 2nd and 9 now for the Harbor Monsters. 40-33 our score. Somebody eventually is going to make a stop. Pitch back to Fielder, now to the quarterback. Johnson rolls to his right, now back his left. He can run from there, and he does. He's going to slide at the 5, and he is down there. So Johnson will run the football. And he will pick up 12 yards. Big first down for Duluth. Again, the ball was hiked to Fielder, who pitched it back to Johnson, so he can run then. You can't run when you receive. Here's Fielder cutting outside, and he'll be tackled inside the 5. Gain of about a yard for Fielder. Second and goal now for the Harbor Monsters. Fielder will trot off the field. Coming in is Josh Murray.
Lunker fans, let's help the defense.
Here's Murray. Murray is going to get into the end zone from 3 yards out. So Murray will score. Touchdown on his second carry of the game. And the Harbor Monsters with a very effective drive there. Three-yard run by Murray. And they're going to go for 1 here. Motion man Cromie right side into the end zone. Now a flag thrown. Kind of a late flag thrown after the play was already developing. Oh. Play clock expired. I think you heard the quarterback Javante Johnson questioning that whistle by the official. Drops him back 5 yards, still just going for 1. Looking, throws it into the end zone, and it is caught for the 1-point conversion. So it is good, and that makes it 47-33. Duluth on top, 47-33. We'll take a break here. This is the Arena League on MeTV. And we're back at Wilson Logistics Arena after that Harbor Monsters touchdown. They lead at 47-33 here in the third quarter, 7:48 to play in the quarter. Getting set for Mo Strong to throw it downfield. He's got the throw off for the Harbor Monsters. Bertelsmeyer waits at about his 4-yard line. Strong gets his arm into it. It's going to be caught at the 4 by Bertelsmeyer. Cuts in, still on his feet, now gets outside, cuts back the other way, crosses the 20 and down at about the 22-yard line where the Lunkers will take over.
First down, 10 yards to go for the Ozarks Lunkers.
So they mark it at the 23-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Lunkers. They trail again by 2 touchdowns, 13 points anyway, 14 here. It's 47-33. Here's a pitch back, trying to get outside and to midfield.
Bertelsmeyer picks up a few yards. Second down.
Bertelsmeyer, the ball carrier there for the Lunkers. Picks up a couple. 2nd and 8 for the Lunkers. Pitch back. They go back to Rush. Rush loses the ball. Being chased. He's going to fire it downfield. The ball is caught at about the 5. What a catch by the Lunkers. Kendrick Payne jumping back to make that catch. Thrown by Matt Rush all the way down to the 5-yard line.
The gain is good for another Lunkers. First down.
1st and goal for the Lunkers. Motion coming in. Here's a pitch to Rush. Rush is going to throw it to his center. That is Tyser, and it's incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. 2nd and goal.
Rush was on the run that time. Had to get rid of it quickly. He's being chased. 2nd and goal for the Lunkers here. Marquise Smalls checks his play. Rush, motion to the left. Smalls throws it up high, and it is caught by Matt Rush. And out of the arena into the stands, Rush scoring from 5 yards out with the touchdown. He goes high and makes the catch. Brings it down outside the arena.
Matt Rush with a spectacular touchdown reception for the Lunkers.
Smalls to Rush from 5 yards out. The Lunkers will go for 2 here.
2-point conversion attempt for the Lunkers.
Smalls rolling to his right, throwing it up in the end zone, and it is caught in the back of the end zone for a 2-point conversion. And that is Kendrick Payne with the reception. 2-point conversion is good. Makes it now 47-41. Harbor Monsters on top. .453 to play here in the third quarter. What a game. 47-41 our score. Third quarter action. Rush with a great catch above the wall, and then he was caught by some fans coming over the wall, but held on to the football for the score. And Rush in this game He's done a little bit of everything. He's thrown some touchdowns and he's caught some touchdowns. He has run for touchdowns. And he'll have the throw off here. Throws it downfield and it goes out. So Duluth will have it at midfield. They try to throw it away. Try to throw it away from Fielder. Probably a wise choice, as he has scored almost 3 touchdowns, one that was called back on a penalty. They'll have it at midfield. Will the Harbor Monsters. They lead 47-41. The Lunkers need a stop. Javante Johnson takes the snap, rolls to his left, throws it out. This is Fielder. Fielder is going to be dragged down from behind at about the 17-yard line. Sands with the tackle there. Harbor Monsters now 175 yards passing unofficially. 22 of 31 through the air. It's not all Johnson, but pretty close. Second and short, Cromie. And I think a play clock violation there, I believe. Delay of game. 20-second play clock every play. So 2nd and 6 here for Duluth. Fielder up. He'll get the snap, pitches it back to Johnson. He can run from there. He fires it downfield. It is caught. Cromie inside the 10 down to the 5-yard line. So Cromie with the catch there.
Pass is good for a gain, enough for a first down, first and goal.
First and goal for the Harbor Monsters at the Lunkers 5. Johnson with Fielder behind him. He'll get the pitch, tried to get outside, sees a hole and bursts through it for the score. 5-yard touchdown run. Johnson's had a solid game here tonight. No turnovers. Cromie in motion forward. Johnson being rushed. Goes to the right side. Is going to throw it up high. And Cromie there to outleap everybody again. See if that is in fact Cromie. In the end zone. Nope, that is Mo Strong. Mo Strong with the catch there. The 6'4" receiver with the 1-point conversion. Makes it now 54-41. Harbor Monsters, they have pretty much led throughout here the last 2 quarters. And the Lunkers will get it back. Strong will throw it downfield. Bertelsmeyer back in. Boy, he's a tough hombre. He's been hurt a couple of times in this game, but he keeps coming back. Mo Strong is ready. Wipes the ball off on his towel behind him. Steps into this throw. And it goes out inside the 10. So the Lunkers will have it at about the 9-yard line. 1st and 10. Can they keep pace? That's the question. Smalls by himself in the backfield. Rush wide to the left. Here's a throw in the middle of the field. It is caught. Caught by Payne. Payne dives forward. Gain of about 8 on that one for Payne.
Making it 2nd and 2 for the Lunkers.
2nd and short here for the Lunkers. They spread it out. Quick hitter on the left side. 1st down and some for the Lunkers. Ball caught by Scruggs, and a little extracurricular activity there. Gain of 8. Smalls and the Lunkers throwing for 169 yards in this game. 1st and 10 here. Right at midfield, motion man. Quick hitter right side. Gain of about 3 on that one. Good coverage by the Harbor Monsters. Once again, that is Scruggs with the catch. Gain of 5.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. 2nd down.
2nd and 5 here for the Lunkers. Comes Spruce. He throws it. Quarterback Smalls throws it downfield, intended for Scruggs, and overthrows that one. He's got Spruce in his face all game long. It's like he comes in untouched. Cromie will replace Scruggs in the backfield on this 3rd and 5. Third and 5, big play here for the Lunkers, trailing by 2 touchdowns. Nice move there. Pass downfield, and it's incomplete. Smalls pass overthrown, a wide open man too. So it brings up 4th down now for the Lunkers. They trail by 2 touchdowns. Big play here. Clock ticking down here. The end of the 3rd quarter coming up. Lunkers need 5 yards for the 1st down. Smalls running for his life, throws it, and it's caught by Bertelsmeyer at the 10, still on his feet at the 5, and it's going to be stopped there. 15-yard reception. 15 yards and a 1st down, 1st and goal here for the Lunkers. That was Smalls making something out of nothing as he two-handed flipped it forward for the reception. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. We will take a break here. It is 54-41 Duluth. This is the Arena League on MeTV.
Specializing in commercial photography, videography, and graphic design, Zane and Grace Creative Company can bring your vision to life with stunning visuals and exceptional quality. Visit zaneandgrace.com today for more details.
All right, everybody, it is now time for some more
Back at Wilson Logistics Arena, Lunkers trying to push it across here. Motion man right side. Smalls running for his life. He's going to look downfield, and he's going to throw it forward, and it's incomplete on 1st and goal. Again, running for his life. The pressure by Duluth, game 1 and tonight, has been so effective against the Lunkers. They've had no answer for Spruce and some of these defensive linemen coming after him on every play. He's in the backfield. Motion man. That is Scruggs. And flag on the play before the play gets off. It's going to go against the Lunkers. 5 yards against the Lunkers. Rush behind the quarterback. They're going to pitch back to Matt Rush. Rush can run it. Spruce after him. Gets away from him. Down the field. Now he's going to throw it up in the air, and it goes out of the field over the wall and out of play. So 3rd and goal now for the Lunkers. Football at the 9-yard line of the Harbor Monsters. They lead at 54-41. Lunkers got to get in to keep pace with this very good offensive team. And there's somebody over the line a little bit too early. Going to push him back another 5 yards. So 3rd and goal pushes them back now to the 15-yard line. Tyser's set to center the ball here. Matt Rush behind the quarterback. Going to throw it up in the air, and this ball's going to be picked off in the end zone. Coming back the other way. And knocked down. Another interception thrown by the Lunkers, the 3rd of the game. 3rd interception thrown. Nobody there offensively for the Lunkers. That ball was picked off by Prather. I think that's his 2nd interception of the game. And it'll give the ball back to the Harbor Monsters. They have it at their own 10-yard line. Up 2 scores. Clock is an enemy now for the Lunkers. Here's a snap back. And loss of yardage on that run by Fielder. Drops him 3 yards back, and an injured player on the field for the Harbor Monsters, and I think that is Fielder. Fielder rolls around. Looks like maybe a cramp. He's in some pain on the field right now, pounding his head on the turf. You can see him holding his feet up in the air. Appears to be a cramp. Hopefully that's all it is. 54-41 our score. Fielder is up, hopping around a little bit. Now he runs back to the bench, and he'll be okay. Again, cramps. Boy, those can hurt, no doubt about it. He's had such a good game. Scored a rushing touchdown. 2 return touchdowns. 2nd and 14 here. Snap back. They're going to give it. Pitch it back to the quarterback now, who throws it downfield. It is caught. Caught by McAllister at midfield. And then he is knocked to the turf at about the 17 or the 13 of the Lunkers. Double pass there. The pitch back and then the pass to McAllister. Gain of 22. First and 10 for the Harbor Monsters here. Football at the Lunkers 13-yard line. 12 minutes to play in the game. A 2-touchdown lead for Duluth. Now they're going to set it. They've got Cromie as the center. In the backfield is Whitlock for blocking purposes. Pass to Cromie. He is into the wall at about the 5-yard line where he's down there. And a flag on the play. Cromie was the center. And he caught the pass, but I think he's got to be 5 yards downfield. So the center can receive, but he's got to be at least 5 yards downfield when he does. It's one of the unique plays in Arena League football. So illegal, again, the pass was illegal, and then there's also a holding call against Duluth. And Scoreboard set, ready to go. 9:03 to play. And I think we're set and ready to go. So Mo Strong just about set to throw it downfield. I think they're set. They're scrambling to our left a little bit, replacing wires, trying to get everything set up. And they are ready. There's the whistle. Here goes the throw. Bounced and caught by Bertelsmeyer inside the 5. There's a hole. Cuts outside, still on his feet down the sideline. Bertelsmeyer, who crossed midfield to about the 15 where he's pushed out of bounds. So Ronnie Bertelsmeyer with a big run back there takes it to the Harbor Monsters side of the field. 14-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Lunkers, and they need some quick strikes. Trailing by 19 here in the 4th quarter, 8:55 to play. Smalls barks out the signals. Takes a snap, rolls to his right, fires it short, caught at about the 5. Matt Rush with the catch, and he is stopped immediately. So that's a first down. First and goal for the Lunkers. Rush in motion right side. They throw it to him, and it is caught in the end zone. Caught by Rush. They will go for one here. Pass caught and in for the 1-point conversion. Makes it now 60-48. Harbor Monsters on top. Rush, it's the second pass he has caught in the game. Scored on a 12-yard run in the first quarter. He's thrown a pass for a score to Scruggs. So Matt Rush with quite a game, and he'll have throw-off responsibilities here. 3 interceptions costly for the Lunkers in this one. Fielder will trot back and see if they throw to him or if they throw it out of bounds again. Give him better field position.
Matt Rush ready for the throw-off for the Lunkers.
7:31 to play in the contest. There's the whistle. Rush will step into it. Throws it downfield and high. Picked up in the end zone by Fielder. Fielder cuts back, gets outside. Swung around and finally dropped. And a flag. Nope. Thought I saw a flag, but they're going to put him down at the 13-yard line, and that's where the Harbor Monsters will take it over. First and 10 for the Harbor Monsters, 7:23 to play. Lunkers got a hold, get it back, score, and then they have the opportunity late in the game for an onside conversion if they trail late. But they got to score, and they've got to hold and then score. 1st and 10 for Duluth. Johnson, man behind him, the pitch back. And back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. That is Wenzel, the ball carrier, his second carry of the game. Back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 now for Duluth. Wenzel lines up as a quarterback. He'll take the snap, pitch it back to Johnson. Johnson can run. He's going to throw it deep downfield instead. Almost intercepted. Intended in the end zone for Mo Strong, and almost picking it off was Brock Carter. Boy, he had it in his hands but couldn't haul it in. That would have been huge. Instead, it's 3rd and 10 now for Duluth. Johnson by himself in the backfield. They spread it out offensively. Cromie in motion forward, and he's offsides. A little bit early that time for Nathan Cromie. Well, it's tough to time that out perfectly. It's going to move him back 5 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 15 now. And Fielder will trot onto the field for the Harbor Monsters. Fielder comes in. He's going to replace Wenzel, who will sprint off the field. Snap back, Johnson looking downfield. He's going to fire it deep. He's got a man wide open, and it's caught by Fielder. Nobody within 10 yards of him. Touchdown strike there from 45 yards out. Fielder just outruns everybody. "45-yard strike there. That was costly. They'll go for one. He's going to fire to Fielder again for the 1-point conversion. Boy, what a, some fisticuffs going. Some extracurricular activity. (67-48) after the 1-point conversion. So Javante Johnson and the passing attack of the Harbor Monsters, 262 yards unofficially in the game. He has thrown 4, or they have thrown for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdown passes. And they have run for 3 touchdown passes and lead at 67-48. Bertelsmeyer awaits the throw-off here. Flag on that last play, unsportsmanlike conduct against someone. We'll see who they say that was against. So the official now going to make his call. Byron Pearson. Sands. Offset personal fouls. One against Cromie of Duluth and one against Edward Sands of the Lunkers, as they may have thrown some fists. So they wipe it off, offsetting fouls. 5:07 to play in the contest. 67-48 our score.
Manning signed helmet and 2 free tickets to our next home game 1 week from tonight. Be sure to follow and tag the Ozarks Lunkers to qualify. All you have to do is
Bertelsmeyer awaits the throw from Mo Strong.
Facebook, X, or Instagram, and you could be a lucky
These Harbor Monsters have the Lunkers name for some reason this season. They won the first game here in Springfield and winning this one convincingly by 19 with 5:07 to play. Kansas City will be in town next week for the Lunkers. Meanwhile, the Harbor Monsters will host Iowa. Bertelsmeyer catches at the 5, right up the middle, and he will be down at the 18-yard line.
returns the ball to the 18-yard line. For the Lunkers, it'll be a first down.
Lunkers get it back here. Offensive unit comes on for the Lunkers. Harbor Monsters defense comes on to the field. Marquis Smalls has his team set. They get the play from their head coach, Cam Bruffett, who's on the field right now. Bertelsmeyer will take the snap. He'll turn and pitch it back to Smalls. Smalls throws it short. And quite a collision right at the 20-yard line. Plummer with the catch there. Plummer makes the catch. Quick hitter to Rush right side. Rush is going to be slammed against the wall right at midfield. He just crosses midfield. The Lunkers have thrown for 214 yards as a team. So 3rd and 1 here for the Lunkers. Pitch back to Smalls. Smalls going to go short. He gets it to his center, Ticer, who makes the catch. 15-yard gain there for Ticer. First down for the Lunkers, 3:25 to play. We'll have the 2-minute warning coming up. First and 10 here. Looks like first and goal at about the 10. Smalls is going to throw it forward, and it is incomplete. He was in the grasp of Spruce. Lovell Spruce all day long. Second and goal now for the Lunkers. Spruce just had a free lane in towards the quarterback all game long. Motion man right side, that's Plummer. Pitch back to Rush. Rush going to throw it into the end zone. A bullet, and it is intercepted. Still on his feet, pitched back. Official falls down. And then Matt Rush with the tackle. Interception by Wenzel. He was down but not hit, and he returns it all the way back across midfield. The 4th pick thrown by the Lunkers in the game. None for the Harbor Monsters, and they'll get it. And the officials talking it over here, so we'll see what they say. 2:10 to play in the game. And we will have a 2-minute warning coming up. The officials going to talk about this play. They're talking with the Sky judges as well. See what they say about this play. So the ball was tipped in the end zone, and it looked like it was caught by the Harbor Monsters. Was he touched while he was on the ground? If you're not touched, you can get up and run. And it was a tough vantage point on the other side of the field for me to see if Wenzel was down or not. So what are they going to say? You're going to put it at the 5-yard line, so it'd be a touchback basically. And the Harbor Monsters do, in fact, get the ball as we approach the 2-minute warning. Pitch back to Murray. Nope, that's Fielder, and Fielder is squashed into the wall, and that'll stop the clock for the 2-minute warning. So we'll take a break here as well. It is 67-48 Duluth, and this is the Arena League on MeTV. Final 156 of this one. Harbor Monsters with the lead and the ball. Snap back to Johnson. Johnson pitches it forward, trying to get some running room here, but nowhere to go on that, and a loss of a couple on the play. That's Mo Strong, the ball carrier for the Harbor Monsters. Flag on the play. So they'll iron this one out. Officials talking it over with the Lunkers. 67-48 our score. And the final less than 2 minutes of the contest. Penalty looks like it's going to go against the Harbor Monsters here. Well, new player added. Kevin Fielder Jr. was a difference maker in this game for Duluth. Wow. Harbor Monster fans, you got a good one there if he stays active with the team. He is lightning quick. Remnants of Boo Smith, who plays for Kansas City. He is that quick. And about that size, too. Not real big, but boy, is he fast. And what a return man he is as well. So third down, penalty declined on the play. They move him back a little bit. Snap back to Johnson. Johnson steps up at the goal line, throws it deep downfield, and the ball incomplete, intended for Fielder. They were going long, but that ball just a little overthrown that time. That's how exciting Fielder is. He'll get the step on you because of his speed. And they will surrender here. So it'll be Lunkers' ball after the surrender by Duluth on fourth down.
Duluth has elected to surrender the ball on fourth down, giving the Lunkers the ball at the 15-yard line.
1:42 to play. Lunkers get it on their own 15, first and 10. They trail 67-48. Marquis Smalls, Plummer in the backfield. He's going to pitch it out. Double pass here, possibility. Bullet is incomplete, intended for Kendrick Payne. Pass from Rush to Payne through his fingertips, incomplete. Stops the clock with 1:36 to play in the game. 19-point Duluth lead. Looks like Duluth's going to improve on the season to 2-3. The Lunkers will fall to 3-2. Snap back to Smalls. Smalls goes short and incomplete. Intended, and there's going to be a flag thrown, intended for Bertelsmeyer, but it looks like there was holding on the backside. Pass interference against Duluth. So they'll move the football downfield here. 1:33 to play in the game. Next week, Duluth hosts Iowa, the Woo, while the Lunkers will host Kansas City, rematch from last week's game. First and 10 for the Lunkers here. Smalls takes a snap. They throw it to Bertelsmeyer at midfield, and he is downed there. So gain of about 5.
Good for a gain of 5 yards. Second down.
Second and 5 here for the Lunkers. Clock moving. 1:15 to play in the game. Snap back. Quick out. Another double pass downfield. Now Rush is going to take off, and he'll be stopped at the 10.
Rush gains about 10 yards on the run, and that is good enough for the Lunkers.
So Matt Rush with 34 yards on the ground, 4 carries. First and 10 here. Pitch back to Rush again, rolling to his right. Boy, he's got his quarterback open, but he throws it in the middle of the field instead, and it's incomplete. He had Smalls open, but he didn't see him. He was looking middle of the field. Incomplete pass. 56 seconds to play in the game. Smalls kind of trotted out to the corner of the end zone. He was open there. Motion man. Rush to the right side. Fake the handoff. Here's a pass to the catch, the center, Tyser. He gets it into the 3-yard line where he's stopped. Gain of 7 there for Tyser. Big man can catch.
Third down, Lunkers.
3rd and 1 here. Pitch back to Bertelsmeyer. He's going to leap over and into the end zone for the touchdown. So Bertelsmeyer able to leap in for the score.
Athletic leap over the goal line. Good for a touchdown.
Bertelsmeyer and the Lunkers will go for one here with 24 seconds remaining in the contest. They're going to pitch it back to Rush, and it goes out of bounds. So the point after is no good, makes it 67-54. Harbor Monsters on top with just seconds remaining in this one. So they put the football at the 5-yard line here. Lunkers will have an untimed play here on an onside conversion. So it's an onside conversion when the team in the second half trails. They'll have one untimed play with only the play clock running at its own 5-yard line.
Fans, what you're seeing right now is an onside conversion, meaning the Lunkers will have the ball at the 5-yard line, and what they're going to have here is one play with the play clock not running.
4th and 20 scenario.
So the scenario right now for the Lunkers is 4th and 20.
4th and 20 scenario here for the Lunkers. An untimed play. So the clock does not move on the play, but the play clock does, and a timeout's called. So they got to get it to the 25-yard line for a first down. So this is Arena League football rules. If they fail to convert, the other team will take possession at that spot. So this is a big, big situation here, trailing 67-54. You only get one of these. So the timeout called, both teams discussing the situation here. 24 seconds remaining in regulation. Lunkers got to get it downfield. They've got Rush. They've got Payne. They have Scruggs, their big receivers. They've got Bertelsmeyer out there as well. So here we go after the timeout. Set and ready to go. This is an onside conversion, offensive play for the team trailing in the game. The clock does not run. The play clock does, but not the game clock. Snap back to Smalls. Smalls trying to elude a defender, throws it downfield, and it is caught. Caught at the 20-yard line of the Harbor Monsters. A couple of Lunkers run into each other, but they make the catch. Payne with the catch. 31-yard reception.
Now the clock will be back in play.
Now the clock does start in his 1st and 10 play. Lunkers keep the drive moving. Snap back to Smalls. He pitches it right side to Rush. Rush can run. Fielder is chasing him. He gets it out of bounds. And a flag's going to be thrown here.
Flags have been thrown.
Flags thrown. in the backfield. Cromie. Smalls gets decked on the play. Cromie trots off the field here. So flag on the play. See how much time we got left. But there was some contact around the quarterback area. Cromie, again, that's the second time he's done that, the unsportsmanlike conduct. So, he and Smalls, 17 seconds remaining. As they iron this one out, boy, I feel bad for the officials in this league. It is tough. Trying to handle all these rules and plays and everything. They're continuing to discuss it. 17 seconds to play. A flag, two flags thrown at about the 20-yard line of the Lunkers, and it was around an area that Cromie was rushing the quarterback Smalls. And again, offsetting penalties. So the quarterback. So same thing, the two players went after each other after the whistle blew. Marquis Smalls and Cromie offsetting penalties. And with 17 seconds left, the play continues here. So Rush's run, his fifth carry of the game. He's got 43 yards on 5 carries now, does Matt Rush. Bertelsmeyer in the backfield. He'll take the snap and pitch it to Smalls. Here's the pitch. Now he'll block. Go out for the pass. Smalls just waits in the backfield. Fires it into the end zone. Didn't have much on that one. Intended for Tyser, and it's incomplete. 8 seconds left in the contest. The clock does stop. Got an injured player for the Harbor Monsters. Getting up slow over there. And walking off the field now. Slowly. That is going to be Murray. Josh Murray. Slowly walking off the field. He defended on that play. So 8 seconds left in the game. 3rd and 2 for the Lunkers here. They will have Bertelsmeyer as the quarterback with Rush to the right and Smalls to the left. Interesting play here. Who's going to get the football after the hike to Bertelsmeyer? He's going to go to Smalls. Smalls goes back right side. Rush. Rush on his feet to the 5. Cuts back the other way and in for the score. Matt Rush from 10 yards. Matt Rush scores again. 10-yard pass. Smalls to Rush. And no time left on the clock. So we'll see what they say here. If they can go for the extra point, they'll go for the extra point, and then the game will be over.
Lunkers will attempt a 1-point conversion conversion after the touchdown.
They go for one here, trailing 67-60. Rush in motion to the right. Smalls being rushed, and he is going to be down to end the game. And that is going to do it. 67-60 is your final score. What a game. And what a performance by the Harbor Monsters. Again in Springfield, knocking off the Lunkers by a touchdown. 67-60 is your final here tonight. The Harbor Monsters improved to 2-3 on the season. They take on Iowa at home next week, while the Lunkers fall to 3-2, and they'll host Kansas City next week. 67-60, and a big welcome to Kevin Fielder of the Harbor Monsters. What a game he played in his first week with his new team. 67-60 your final. Hope you enjoyed it here tonight. This is Tom Ladd wishing you a pleasant good evening from Wilson Logistics Arena here on the Arena League Network and MeTV.